and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Queens of New York Podcast, live on the Evening Rush Network. Real, raw, and uncut Queens.
Hey, happy Monday, y'all.
Happy Monday. It's a gloomy Monday. It's raining like crazy out there.
Girl, this whole weekend been a whole rainstorm.
It's
so you had somewhere to go. You was definitely wet. And not in a good way.
I was like, oh, I'm going definitely not in a good way. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go get my nails done. I'll do this, I'll do that. I went upstairs, I was like, never mind, change my mind.
I think I did my nails Friday.
Huh?
I think I did my nails Friday or Saturday, but I know I did them just a couple days ago.
I wanted to go get a pedicure. I was like, oh no, never mind.
Girl,
I went Saturday morning.
Oh, you went early Sunday? Okay. When the church people was at church?
I went Saturday morning.
Oh, Saturday morning. Okay.
It was pouring down raining.
Oh, it was raining then?
It was pouring down raining.
Yeah, no.
So then I mean I went Friday.
If it's raining outside and I don't have to go outside, it's like an option.
Right.
I'm probably not gonna go.
I went out. Right. I'm not in a rush to go outside. The only thing I did Saturday, I went to the gym.
Hey, Mike.
Saturday morning, and then Friday I went to the gym. I went to put some work in.
Get there.
I got a whole birthday thing going on, so you know. Right. Hey, Brooklyn on the Brown Table. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, she was in there like this, y'all.
I was working a little something, not too much. I had to go. Yeah, but I was in there. I actually went these past couple days consistent or whatever. So, and then I had a little.
I remember when I used to have a gym membership. I would go to the gym regularly. COVID happened, and I said,
right. I think that's when a lot of the numbers went down.
I ain't been back to the gym since COVID hit. I'm like, nah, y'all. It was already a lot of germs in the gym as was because people were sweating and they not wiping down the stuff right.
Right
now we got COVID and monkeypox. I was like, y'all have to see. Y'all see me after all these pandemics is over.
Girl, when is that gonna be? Never.
I don't know. I mean, at some point it's gonna happen because if you think about it, COVID is like the flu was when it came about. So,
but I don't even think it's gonna kind of 86 itself out because you got to remember this weather is ridiculous right now.
I don't think it's gonna 86 itself out, but it's just gonna be like the norm. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be like the flu. Like when people get the flu, they be like, "Oh, you got the flu." Oh, okay. So it's gonna be like, "Oh, you got COVID." It's gonna be
okay.
regular.
I got what you're saying. Okay, it's gonna be a regular
thing.
Okay,
it's just gonna be one of the regular vaccines that people are gonna have to get anyway. Every year, they're gonna have to get, like they have to get a flu vaccine every year. They're gonna have to get a COVID vaccine every year.
Look at Nosy.
Baby, get your ass down.
No matter where I move, she just gotta be tucked right up under
Let
me.
Let me tell you something. Precious is probably trying to. I think her Wi-Fi is down because of this damn dumbass weather.
Yeah, because I know Dawn was having the same problem. My dish is out, so I called for them to come out and have a tech come. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi be acting up. I'm trying to watch a show and it's like Wi-Fi not connected. I'm like, if you don't connect yourself back, this is getting to the good part.
I was watching. That's what I did this weekend too. I watched the Jeffrey Dahmer show.
Oh Lord!
Yes,
I heard it's good. I heard it's really good.
It is definitely interesting.
Crazy. He was crazy.
Hey, Tia, good evening.
Hi, Tia. He was crazy. And for us who actually knew about Jeffrey Dahmer, because we were actually old enough to know, like when that was on the news, I was like, so this man is really out here chopping people up. Yeah.
Eating them and everything.
I was like, nah. First of all, it was because
it was crazy, Tia. Like, oh my God.
It was. You didn't even have to watch you didn't even have to watch the movie to know that it was crazy. If you was around, they said the nigga was doing this from 78 to 91, like.
And who's to say had the last person that got away, who's to say he would have stopped then? He wouldn't have. 9 times out of 10, he would have kept going.
But not even that. How did they let that other guy get back to him? They was like, oh no, What?
Oh, the little boy. Yeah. Yeah.
14-year-old little boy. Y'all gave him back to the killer. Like he even got out in the way.
Oh, but you didn't see it, so I can't even tell you. But the last situation that caused him to get caught, it was a guy that fully got away and was able to flag down the cops and everything. And that's how it came about.
I'm so sorry, y'all, but I don't know what just happened with my Wi-Fi.
It could be the weather. We were just saying that. Yeah,
it's this weather. It's what's his name? Ian playing himself.
We was talking about the Jeffrey Dahmer series.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
watch it. He was like, "Oh, you never watch nothing I tell you to watch." I'm like, "Why are you coming for me like that?"
No, but it's crazy because and it goes to show a lot of times how when we make complaints or we call for help, we're literally ignored because his next door neighbor.
But that's what they documented. Who's to say there was probably more because they said that he had somebody in the back seat and they just let his ass go.
Oh, that was oh God, you didn't even see it, but it was a total of 17 men.
I don't care about spoilers. If you care about spoilers, don't watch this part of the show. Tune back in about 5 minutes.
Right, fast forward it, right. But it was a total of 17 men he had killed, and majority of them were black and brown people or whatever.
And I think that's why he did it because he knew that wouldn't nobody care.
No, his excuse was that's what he was attracted to. Because what happened in the movie was it seemed like it started from the last episode of the last situation, meaning his last getting ready to commit crime, the person got away, and as he was locked up and he was in the precinct or in jail or however, whichever one it was, he was in custody. He was telling the story of how many people and what happened, and it started as young as like 17, 18. His first killing was at 18 years old in high school. It was crazy. And
all this stemmed from him and his father getting roadkill.
I think it has a whole lot to do with more than that. It did happen from that, him dissecting it and the texture of the inside. But
what gives you the taste for human flesh? Like, okay, I can, but the thing is, maybe he watched too much Silence of the Lamb. No,
right, but even with him, he was eating. He was on cannibalism too.
But what I'm trying to say is, you can not understand the mind of a killer. But you can, they become a little crazy. You get it?
Correct.
But what gives you you know what? I wonder what he tastes like.
That's the thing.
How do you, I would like to just bite his face and see what it tastes like. What? Who does that? Who thinks about things like
it probably tastes like, everything tastes like chicken.
Tastes like chicken.
Right.
Everything tastes like chicken.
Right. Oh my God.
Like chicken.
Girl. And it was just crazy because he was getting arousal from, the texture of it. And I guess that was something else.
Not even that. Like he was out here he was out here having sex with full corpses. Like,
right.
You can clearly tell something was wrong with him. Like you killed them, then had sex with their bodies. Something's wrong with you.
I don't know.
But that's a lot of people, like these mental people, when you get to their case, a lot of them be wanting to have sex with dead bodies. What is that called? What is that? What is that called?
I don't know. Huh?
When they want to have sex with their bodies, I don't
know. It's called something. Let me look. Let me not look it up on Google before the FBI and the CIA.
Right, your Google search is kind of intense right here.
Let me tell you something. Google is the FBI, and if you try to search something you ain't supposed to, they probably will be knocking at your door, like how to make a bomb. I don't know.
Yeah, certain things will definitely red flag.
Next thing you know, they'll be at my door, and I'm not. So I was gonna try to figure out what that was called.
She said, "Don't search rainbow dope."
No, I'm not. Nah, and it come up like child porn. Nah, I'm good.
Right, and Tia was said the last encounter started the film. Correct. So if the guy
that's how a lot of things start now. Like they'll start from they'll start the ending. You like, and how did you get there? We got here because of this.
But you definitely got to pay attention to it, because at first I understood, like, okay, he killing them because he don't, not that I understand like I'm a serial killer, no. Let me just say that disclaimer. No.
Disclaimer, we're not serial killers, people.
Right.
That should be part of the disclaimer in the beginning. This
Girl.
is not by the Evening Rush. We're not serial killers.
Right. But his main issue was them leaving. He didn't want to be alone. That's what it seemed like. The main thing, like for example, his mother was like, "Hey, me and your brother
had abandonment issues."
Yes, his mother was like, "Hey." First, his mother and his father was fighting. His father and his mother got a divorce. His father had to move out, got a new wife and everything. So of course he's in a separate household. The mother stated her and his brother were going away for 2 weeks and never came back. You understand what I'm saying? So they literally left him in the house. The father didn't even know he was in the house by himself until the first incident happened. So that's where it's like, damn, everybody leaving me. They say they coming back. They're not coming back. But if I keep you here, because even the officer asked him, well, what was your reason for having them in the house, in the basement, throwing their ashes in the yard? And he stated, I just wanted a piece of them there. Yeah, it's interesting. That's why I say you gotta watch it.
Very weird.
The only reason why
the mother definitely suffered from postpartum. Yes.
The only reason why I did not watch it is because the families was outraged, and I was like, you know what? I feel them, because I wouldn't want to be watch. You know, like they had to live that. We didn't have to live it. Correct. It's entertainment for us, but that's some real life shit for them.
But it's very educational, because you never know what your neighbor's doing. You understand what I'm saying? Even though
you need to watch it, because you just never know if it's going to, not saying us, not saying any of us, but you just never know, because people don't realize that this be their child. Like you didn't know the clue. You didn't have any clues that your child was out here being a serial killer.
Correct. And that's all the parents was doing, was placing blame amongst each other. The mother, oh, it's your fault. Y'all was dissecting roadkill. The father, oh, it's your fault. You were taking drugs through your pregnancy. And no one accepted the fact of, at the end of the day,
it was your fault as a whole.
Help. Yes.
It was your fault as a whole. You didn't recognize that your child was hurting and needed help, and you should have got his ass some help, because
correct. But my thing is also, even when it comes to therapy can be only as helpful as you allow it to be, because a lot of people don't go in honest. A lot of people place blame and say, "Oh well, this person is always mad at me." It seems
like he probably would have been honest, because if he got caught and he just was, I did this, that, and the third when he got to the precinct. Like he was just telling on himself after he got caught. Maybe
he actually stated he was waiting to see how long it was going to take.
And that's what a lot of serial killers, that's what it is. Like they want to be caught. They can't wait to get caught. They be trying to get caught. Like they do shit to get caught, but don't get caught.
Correct.
And when they get caught, they're like,
crazy. Had they listened to the neighbor and didn't do the whole race thing of, oh, it's just a black woman calling, complaining on her neighbor. If they actually had followed up, he could have got caught way ahead of time. You understand what I'm saying? But they didn't want to do none of that. They didn't want to do none of that, unfortunately, and it's sad. That's the bad part, because how many calls do 911 miss out on because they feel, oh, it's just an outraged neighbor, oh, it's just this, oh, it's just that, and they don't look into it. And then we have other situations like, and that's all the lady kept saying was, I told you. How many was it? And it was like 15, let alone done in the house from the smell.
Didn't they say they wouldn't have, like the case wouldn't have been brought back up? Like if Jesse Jackson had like spoke out about it too.
Because 2 officers, oh man, I can't, you gotta watch it.
2 officers?
Oh God.
It's the officers that did it. Look, I don't know. I told you what I be here watching. I be watching stuff from other countries. I be watching Thailand and Korea,
she just trying to
China, Vietnam.
Right. And like Tia said, at one point he was trying to stop. He had stopped. I think he mentioned to the officer maybe about 9 years straight he had stopped.
Mm-hmm.
But you could tell something was wrong. He got kicked out of college, expelled. He went to the military, got dishonorably discharged. Like, goddamn, every time you try, and the father was very supportive, paid for him to go to school, had him go to the military. Everything the father told him to do or pushed for him to do, it just was like a dub. Even to the point of go stay with your grandma. And then it was, you can't stay here no more. And he had to get his own. The father was very supportive for the most part. Even though us as parents, we try to we do be blind eye to certain situations, and I think that's
he got kicked. Look, Tia said he got kicked out the army for drugging his roommate. Some right there, y'all shouldn't have just kicked him out. Y'all should have put him in jail. He drugged him. Like, what are we doing? Like, drugging there is a problem right there.
They let him get away with a lot of things because
yes,
we
wouldn't
have been able to get away with drugging no damn roommate. We would have been dead.
Honey. So it was definitely an interesting story. What she said?
He got kicked out of college because he had a low ass GPA. It was 0.4.
0. Yes.
He had like, how do you not even have a 1?
That's what I said. Because even when the father asks, well, he's good. Does he need tutoring? The guidance, the advisor was like, his GPA is a 0.4, a 0.4. And I was like, Dad, could you even have that?
What do you have to do? Like, is it just attendance? Did you just show up?
That's probably all he got.
Nothing. That's the only mark you could have got was attendance.
Right.
He didn't even write his name
no attempt, right?
No. Like on the SATs, they say you get like 400 points if you write your name correctly.
Girl, his GPA, his overall average was a 0.4. That means you either wasn't going to classes, you was dropped. You definitely had to have a 0.
He wasn't in his right mind. He was like, all right, I gotta stay. I got to try not to kill nobody.
Said. The dean stated he wasn't even present for most of the classes. So see,
he was like, what I have to do is I gotta try to keep my mind on for killing, raping, and eating this motherfucker. That's what he was saying.
He even tried to get into fitness, and he was trying to do that and exercise shit. At one time, he was trying to kidnap them
fit so he could chase him down.
Yep.
He just wanted to get fit so it would be easier for him
to handle them. Yep.
That was it.
So it was an interest. I suggest to watch it. It is in the beginning. It's definitely not. How do you put it? It's not stomaching. It's definitely not.
Then that's
but as he tells us, huh?
Well, you mean the way he's detailing everything, like it? But it
is very gruesome, yes. But it's not. They're not going to show bits and pieces of him cutting the bodies. They're not going to show that. They're going to show.
Yeah, they're not going to show
that detail.
Stuff. I can watch many things except horror. I don't like horror movies at all. And it's not even the fact I don't even know that I'm scared because I'm just not going to watch them.
Right, but certain things, like they show when he put the medicine in the cups and stuff. They show even like he just about found love.
I just watched a TikTok and it was like, no, I didn't see you pour that.
After Jeffrey Dahmer situation, I need to see you pour this
after watching the Jeffrey Dahmer thing, it's I didn't see you pour that. I need another glass.
Yes. So man, listen, I don't even drink a glass if I leave it and I come back to it.
Baby,
I'm not playing that.
If it's not with my sister, because when I usually go, I'll go with my sister. If I didn't leave it with her ass and her ass wasn't watching it, I'm not coming back for it. I'm not doing it.
Right.
Nuh-uh. You ain't going, because if you drug me, I don't know you're not going to get nothing good, so.
Oh, yeah, she said when he was drinking the blood, I almost threw up. Girl, yeah, y'all got to watch it. It's definitely...
I'm not watching that.
She's not watching it.
It don't sound like I'm watching it either.
Oh man, I tried to watch it with Josiah.
No, it don't sound like it's for me.
In the beginning, me and Josiah was watching it, but then she was like, "Ma, I can't do it." So I watched it while she was at work and stuff, and she was like,
"So it's a series.
It's not a whole series, yeah."
Yeah, nah. I just need y'all to make things into a movie. Not that I hate episodes, but I just need y'all to get straight to the point.
Well, if that's the case, you probably just need
25 minutes, 2 hours long. That's it.
If that's the case, watch the first one and watch the very last one, and then you'll get the sum of everything.
Yeah,
because anything else in between is
I'm not going to say that I hate series, but my whole thing is I am a binge watcher. So if there's a next episode, I will forfeit sleep for it. So I don't like shit like that because I don't want to forfeit sleep. But I will.
That's the thing, right? Yeah, because that's what it was. I was up to 3 o'clock in the morning watching the first couple of series, and then I was like, "Take your ass to sleep." So I had to tell myself that. Yeah. And then the next day, I watched the rest of it, and then when it was over, I was like, "Damn, that's it." It's like, all right, fuck it. So, but watch the first one, watch the last one, and then you'll get the mix of everything else in between.
Everything else in between. I know, because there's some shit that you need to know that's in the middle that you might not have caught.
But that's the thing. In the middle is going to just show the details of everything. How he picked up this person at the bar and stuff like that. So just watch the first one and watch the last one, because the last one's going to give you the summary of how many people, what happened to the building. He got, what is this, 15 counts of life for each person, so he's never coming out. It even showed,
Is he dead?
Yes, he's dead.
Didn't somebody kill him, or he killed himself?
No, another inmate.
No, he died.
Right.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The last part shows that he was, convicted, him in jail, etc., etc. So it's, watch the first one, watch the last one. Don't watch nothing else in between.
Let me tell you, they was gonna kill him anyway. There's certain when certain people go to jail, you just know, like when you rape little girls, little boys, it's like rape, most of the time you're not coming home. There's somebody in there that's like,
Precious, he said, stop touching my hair.
He said, why you bothering me?
Did you see how he looked at her just now? Like, what is it that you want?
A twin.
Yes. But yeah, definitely, you already know certain things. But, but far as our topic today, it kind of slowly, rolls into a relationship.
You better watch who you find a relationship with before it's Jeffrey Dahmer out here.
Yes. Oh my God. How to improve your relationship? Shit. And the way I'm feeling nowadays, don't even get in a relationship.
Oh, why was I talking to my mother about what our topic was? She was like, don't have one.
See? And that's how I feel, because I honestly feel people want relationships. Hey lovable, how are you? I feel people want relationships, but are not mentally ready.
Or ready to put in the work. Because it's a job.
Correct.
If you ain't ready to work, don't do it. Point blank, period.
A lot of people are not healed from certain, whether it's life traumas, whether it's past relationship traumas. Some people just go through so much, and they say, well, I want to be with somebody, but really are not ready to be with somebody.
Or some people just that's all they want to do. They just want to be with someone. They don't actually know what it takes to be with someone.
Correct.
They just, oh yeah, we're in a relationship, but are y'all? Are y'all happy? You can be in a relationship with a lot of people, but you need to be in a happy relationship.
But even though a relationship is not going to always be peaches and cream,
no. You
got to put the work in.
There is no relationship where let me tell you something. If you go through a relationship and you never, y'all never have any altercations, like any fight, not physical fights. I'm not talking about y'all beating each other's asses. I'm talking about like arguments.
This is domestic violence awareness right there.
Like, oh, you want your man to beat your ass, Rainbow? Hell no. I'm talking about like if y'all don't have any arguments or anything of that nature, it's not real. Like y'all are not really happy. Like you have to have some downs, right, to know when you're up. Somebody told me, oh, well, I had a relationship and we never fought. And I'm like, never?
Right. No disagreement. You just gonna be the yes man?
Y'all still together? She's like, no. I was like, that's why y'all not still together. Because seriously, if you let me tell you something. When you have arguments with your significant other, you then find out what it is that people do and do not like. Because somebody can tell you, oh, well, I don't like this. If y'all arguing about it, they don't like it. And you know why they don't like it. Because they go into detail. And
my patience is different. I feel like a part of me is like just don't want to be bothered, because a lot of people is not even on how can I say it, on our grown folks type of time. You understand what I'm saying? I don't got the time for the back and forth. I don't got time for the playing games. I don't got time for the lies. For all that, leave me alone. I shop all day.
I'm not saying I want you. I don't want to argue about you lying. I don't want to argue about. I don't want to. That's not what I want to argue about. But people have like today. We got into an argument because the way I said okay. He was like, I don't appreciate the way you said that. And I was like, all I said was okay.
That's not what you said. It's how you said it.
Right. He's like, you always say that shit to me. I said, but I literally just said, okay.
Right.
He's like, nah, you said a lot. Whatever, nigga. I was like, oh my God.
Jesus. Oh, you said fake attitude?
Yeah, I said, okay. That's how I believe I said it. I don't know how it came across in his ears, but in my heart and in my head, all I said was,
okay.
Okay. No.
Oh God.
No. So
that's just my opinion.
That was an argument. It was an argument still. I know not to say it like that next time, even though it's gonna come out the same way next time. It's still gonna come out that way.
So you ready for an argument then? That's the thing.
I don't know, because I really don't think that I said it in any like disrespectful way or like whatever, nigga. I really didn't say it like that. I just said, well, okay.
Lord have mercy. I can't. But everybody looks at it
stage left.
Huh?
Tia said this is where she's like, I love y'all, but this is where I exit. Stage left.
Oh Lord. Man, listen, I don't know.
One of the best ways to improve any relationship is to be open in communication and to be honest.
A lot of people can't handle it.
Now you need good communication. If you don't have good communication, regardless of what everything says.
No.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's like people do say you do need to communicate, but you could communicate. But does the person you communicating with, do they comprehend? Comprehension skills
if they don't understand what you're saying, if they don't understand what you're saying, then you need to be exiting stage left. Because how many times you keep telling a grown person, how many times can you communicate something? You know what I'm saying? Because in a relationship, it's a give and a take. So if I'm saying to you, I don't like something, or if I'm telling you I want something and you don't do any of that, that means you don't want to. People understand exactly what you're saying. Like we can talk about comprehension. Screw comprehension. If you're saying it and they're not receptive to it, it's because they don't want to be. So now it's time for you to go.
I don't know. Sometimes
I'm not gonna lie.
Sometimes people say stuff to me. I'll be like, "But what are you saying?" And it's not that my comprehension skills is jacked up. It's that they really didn't explain it properly. I need more clarification.
Man, listen. Some people hear you. People understand.
That's what it is. You can have the communication, and then if you need clarity or something, that's different. But if there's no action behind what you're saying, it's because they don't want to do it. That's it. Because they understand clearly. Because if you say, all right, well, go by this or whatever the case may be, they're going to go do that because that's what they want to do. People have to want to do something in order for them to want to do it. So a relationship is only going to work if y'all have the communication and put in the work. If you ain't got the communication, you don't put in the work, it ain't going to work.
Correct.
Point blank bottom line. It don't matter if you was with somebody for 2 days or with somebody for 20 years.
Right. It don't get I think take is the main thing.
I think so too. I don't really see where else you need. It's not intricate as everybody trying to make it. A relationship is really A and B. Everybody try to take it all the way down to Z. Listen, what we gonna do here? Especially as adults, like what I'm saying, like we gotta know. Listen, man, relationships is a lot of work.
Correct. And that's why I say people have to be ready. They want them, but a lot of times they're not really mentally ready, whether it's through a past situation, whether it's timing. We all kind of had our heart broke or been through something different. Precious is frozen. Or went through some type of situation,
Is that Wi-Fi?
Right. We all had some type of situation we done been through.
Let me tell you something. If you are not ready, if you are not prepared for a relationship, don't get into one. Because you can't prepare yourself while you're in it. Because it's oh Lord, baby, because being hard, and people be like, oh well, you haven't gotten over the last relationship. That's not always that is some people's That is some people like, oh, well, he hurt me and this person's going to hurt me. You can't take what this person did in this relationship and bring it to the next relationship because no two people are alike.
Correct.
Right?
You can just take it and do a
similarities. They may have similarities. If you see the red flags for last one, go get.
I kind of disagree, Lovable. She said no one is never prepared for a relationship. I kind of disagree because my thing is, if you know you're pursuing a person for more than just sex, more than just a one night stand, then you want a relationship. You want a relationship. You're mentally ready for it for the most part. I feel that's just my opinion. Everybody looks at it differently. A lot of times people look at a certain thing. I'm not ready for a relationship. I want friends with benefits. I'm not ready for this. I just want a one night stand. People are honest for the most part, and they tell you in the beginning, and it's all about what do you want to accept? Do you just want to be the person they just gonna have sex with, or you just want to see this person today and that's it? It's all in what you decide to accept when they bring it to your attention. So people are ready for it, because if you're pursuing love and you're pursuing, no, I want a relationship, no, I don't want to lose you, no, I want to get to know you, then they know what they want for the most part. They can say one thing, but mentally not be ready. Time might not be available. Mentally, they might not be there. Oh my God, I done been with this person for the past 3 months. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't think I signed up for this. You be surprised. A lot of times people don't be ready. They talk one thing and then don't be ready physically.
But I'm not saying that you need to prepare for every situation that comes across in that relationship. I'm just saying you need to be prepared that you and another person are going to have to, now y'all pretty much sharing a life.
Right. Well, you still have to have your individuality for the most part.
I'm not saying that you should definitely just live for that person. Absolutely not.
Right.
But you should know that you're going to have to.
Right.
You are going to have to. Sometimes you're going to have to juggle your life around, because now you have something. You have something else, someone else in your life that wants your time and your love. So you're
like, yeah, whatever.
You need to be prepared for that.
Oh God.
Precious is like, no.
I'm saying, yeah, like I feel like it's the truth, man. Listen, a relationship is thinking outside of yourself. I'm just saying. And unless like, I know there are people who's like fascinated with the idea of relationships, but it's a lot of work. As I was saying before this incident, I don't know what the hell is going on. And then I gotta just get my laptop from Brooklyn, because I just cannot. Like, I don't know what's going on my phone. Because I was on one phone, then I switched to the other phone. I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, it's just, relationships are a lot of work. I don't really got much to say about it. It's a lot of work. Like, it's just, you gotta put in the work. You don't put in the work, it ain't gonna work. And if you got somebody who don't want to put in the work and they are like constantly showing you that they don't want to put in the work, you gotta be out. It's really just what it is. Like, we make them so hard. That's where we make relationships seem so hard, and they're not. And then I saw Tia comment talking about it be fuck you vibes. No, that's why things be going left fast. You cannot just be on some fuck you vibes. If that's how you feel, then y'all not gonna ever make it.
Correct.
There's never gonna be no peace. Like, I never would want to come home to a war zone.
Right.
So
Absolutely
I'm not fighting with you 24/7,
and I'm not arguing all day. None of that. Right.
I don't have time for that. And then
I'm too nonchalant. Right. Like, people probably be like, oh, well, I'm pretty sure when you in an argument, you just like rah rah rah. I am like
the most unballed, and I think that'd be the problem too. But before we go further, let's pay our bills. Because 30 minutes went by kind of fast. We kind of,
it was that damn Jeffrey Dahmer, because that's why.
But it was good. We kind of warmed it up and then went right into the topic. So if y'all looking for how to do a podcast, we have a little bit of space on the network. This is how you go about doing it. Reach out to us.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
Queens Queens of New York Podcast.
We're back. Y'all queens are looking awfully lovely today.
Thank you. I'll be trying.
We ain't come to play today.
It's the lips for me on you.
It's the lips on me for you to hear that. I just Envy came through with applying a little pressure. We got to apply a little pressure today.
I don't know if they ready, y'all.
Don't come for us.
How do you spice up your love life with or without toys?
Nice, slow, simple, mellow.
No judgment here. Yeah.
He was trying to do with that toy. I'm gonna take it easy.
Spice it up.
Any suggestions when using different toys and stuff?
A little bit of lube. Playing with your nipples, sucking on your neck.
Oh my God.
You won't need nothing if it's hitting.
Naturally juicy, naturally wet.
Right? I ain't trying to be out of order.
I'm a pleasurable treat. Don't be afraid to incorporate your partner into the play.
Get into it.
And that's
the way
okay.
they advertising this role, we might not need extra party.
It's Monday.
Real, raw, and uncut queens. Live on the Evening Rush Network.
And we are back. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Clearly, that's one way to improve your relationship.
Yes. Oh, boy. Thinking about it, you're 100% correct. Yes, introduce a little spice into the bedroom. So yes, we welcome y'all back. If y'all don't already, follow us at Rainbow Refreshers, Envious Creations. 360 Photos is up and coming, but you can contact her at Pure Beauty 02 for any inquiries on her 360 machine. She got to get off the floor or out of the closet over there. That's what she need to do. So definitely. We getting that moving. Also, if y'all don't already, follow us at Queens of NYC Podcast on Instagram and Facebook. No special asterisks or one word. Queens of NYC Podcast. And back to our nice little topic. How to
sorry, y'all. We can't have any callers today. Our producer is having technical difficulties, so there's no calls today.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Lovable, I'm sorry you can't call in.
Oh God. But yes.
So back to our topic. Our topic today is how to improve your relationship. Well, what does it say? It said how to build a relationship. There's 15 topics to build your relationship.
Who needs how you don't know how to build a relationship? That's regular interpersonal skills. Like people are not to build a relationship. They really got something that say how to build a relationship.
I got a lot on Google, girl.
A relationship as in a romantic one or just your relationship in general?
I guess it's just pretty much saying what things that you should do in a relationship. I guess not build it. It's to improve.
It's a therapy.
It says
I think therapy will only be implemented in a relationship if y'all have time invested.
Yeah, because why you just need to go to therapy? Like
right off the bat.
People be having shit wrong with them and then getting relationships and think the other person's supposed to fix it. Take your ass to therapy just because. Like everybody should be going to therapy. Like regardless of what, because we go through so much and you have to unpack your shit. Like it's just.
You said they do couples therapy, but in my opinion, when do you feel couples therapy should be implemented? It's not like I'm meeting somebody today, we dated for a month, and then now I'm going to couples therapy.
Look, me and Envy got in a relationship today. Tomorrow we going to couples therapy.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like. But yeah, right. But that's what I'm saying. How long should you wait before you decide to
It should, first of all, you need to know if this is someone you want to be with and not just someone it's a passer through. Like they say, people are in your life for a reason or a season. You need to know if this person is just a seasonal person. Mm-hmm. Or if they somebody that's going to be in your life for a long time. So you feel that they're going to be in your life for a long time, then y'all need to go to couples therapy if y'all are having issues. But if this is just somebody that you could kick to the curb and be fine with it, then don't go to couples therapy.
I feel if there's no time invested, then there's no therapy needed. If I haven't been with you for years, then I'm like, I'm not wasting my time. A couple months, it's time wasted, but I'm just like, I'm good.
We have to see, because some people, they get engaged and things like that within a year. Like that's normal for some people. Like you should date for a year, and after a year and a half, they're engaged, and then after 2 years, they're married. I'm like, this is not my timeline, y'all.
Right.
It's other people's timeline. But if
Lovable said
are,
good communication, honesty, and enjoying each other.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But how? That's what these things say. Like these things say, like plan a weekend. Yeah, because you know, men don't be. I don't know why some men just have no plans. They don't know how to plan shit.
My
not
man
a
always got a
vacation.
plan. My man
No, I'm
always
not.
got a plan.
That's why I said
But-
some. I didn't say all, because I know there are men out there that are planners. They plan shit.
My man,
They know how
got
to
a
plan shit. They know how to be romantic. They know how to plan dates and shit. But there are some men out here who don't know how to plan shit. If you ask them to plan, I don't know.
My
Plan
man,
anything. If it ain't something with the boys, they ain't planning it.
my man always had a plan.
Did y'all see that TikTok where it said it's like wasn't you like men have an emotional connection with their boys, but have a sexual attraction
man,
to women. That's why they
always.
Yeah,
he does always have a plan.
Nice. Had a plan.
Well, past tense.
Had.
Oh well, why is that he doesn't have it anymore?
Recent. I have no clue what's going on.
I think it's sitting next to you.
It don't matter. I don't. Let me tell you something. I tell you, I was screaming loud. The man always know what to do. Now, as of recent, I don't know what's going on. I had to tell him, I said, listen, I ain't the one or two or the third. Like, I don't really know what's going on, because how is it if I say, like, it was just the weirdest thing ever. We had plans.
Okay.
I cannot just, at this point, there's no just getting up and going and doing what I want to do.
Right.
To be fair, it's not supposed to be it's supposed to be a we thing, right? Because we are not supposed to be able to just get up and go and do whatever. Because now we got the little one. You know, especially the little one that he begged for. You know what I'm saying? Right. Okay. But for some reason, I'm the one, you know, this baby is stuck to me like glue, and that's fine. This baby is my baby, and it is what it is. However, on the real side, you don't change what you was doing because now we have a baby. Right. If we make a plan to go somewhere, and, you know, like, say we going like this weekend or whatever, I situate the troops. Like, okay, me and Wes is going out, so you got to watch the baby. And then when the day comes,
you ain't there.
No, we both kind of canceled. I'm tired because I'm always dealing with the baby. That's just really what it is. I'm exhausted. Why you more tired than me? I don't know. Because, you know, if at any given moment your ass is outside or whatever the case may be, but that's another story for a different day. So, okay.
Oh, Jesus.
So then we make plans to go like 2 or 3 days later. So, okay, you assemble the troops again. You're right. You're going to watch the baby on this day. Then we end up getting into it. And then West just felt like that was it. That was the end or be, or I ain't got to go nowhere. Yeah. I could not believe it. Blew my mind. It blew my mind, because that's like, I don't know what your problem is, but you know me a little bit better than that. Right. So now I got to curse your ass out some more. What's going on here? I'm like, so he like, but Precious, we had a whole argument. I don't give a fuck. Like, what that got to do with anything?
Goddamn relationship. We going out.
I don't like, you know, especially once I already done got
everything situated, right?
And regardless of what, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still want to go outside, because if I go outside, I'm normally with the baby's normally with me. So we going outside by ourselves and cool. Maybe that's what we need. But when I tell y'all,
because he said, "Why was you trying to leave me home?"
Yo, when I tell y'all, he was like, yo, I could not. It was the audacity for me though. Then I had to realize, me and you talking two different languages. So then I had to let him know. I'm like, you know, like, me and you not speaking the same language right now. Right. And I don't really know what's going on. But if something's going on, let me know. Like, this, like, whatever could be going on, doesn't matter what it is. Let me know, and so we can address it and move on. Because I'm not about to sit here and
you absolutely, that is one way you have to improve it, because y'all have to figure out we have a problem. Let's figure out what it is,
right.
fix it, and get past it. Well, a lot of people don't do that.
But
a lot of people have a problem. They just let that problem be, and then they just gloss over it and keep it moving.
Yeah, I can't really gloss over nothing because I'm very my emotions show on my face and on my I wear it on my sleeve, and I'm not about to hold nothing. If I don't feel like
that shit eat you up, you gotta let it out, girl.
Yeah, I gotta let it out. I'm not one of the people that gotta sit. I can't let something fester in my spirit, and then allow myself to explode. I don't do stuff like that.
That's me.
I don't.
No, I gotta tell you how I feel.
I gotta tell because if I do that, I'm gonna build up resentment. I ain't got time to be building up no resentment. So it's either me and you gonna speak about it and figure it out, or speak about it and we two people gonna go our separate ways. But it has to be something that has to happen here. So
so it gotta be addressed either way.
Either way you put it, and I'm not holding it. So like. When me and Wes are speaking to each other, we don't disrespect each other. We don't yell. We don't scream. We don't do stuff like that. Like we don't curse at each other. We don't do that. So to me, we right now are we are in a space of we both are older. We both are new parents once again, and we trying to navigate. Me more than Wesley. Okay, because Wes is still chilling. You know what I'm saying? Wes is out here.
I mean, if in all actuality, like parents, men will always say, no, well, we gotta take mothers are always the ones that always have to try to figure it the fuck out.
Yeah, facts. And then if you say and me saying that to Wes don't really like that. He don't really like. He like, what you trying to say? I ain't hands on my son. Ain't nobody say you ain't hands on with your son. But you don't just have a kid,
son, right?
A whole woman,
right?
And y'all have a child. Like there are two different aspects right now. We gotta navigate because before we were just navigating as man and girl. Like we good, we chilling, but now we got the baby. So I'm just saying, y'all.
But just like he brought it to your attention a couple of shows back, you had mentioned you had you
didn't take him on a date
in a while. You understand what I'm saying? So now
take his raggedy ass.
She made a plan to take him on a date, and his ass got mad.
He started acting up. Oh man!
So you clearly ain't want the date. Now, will I offer you another date anytime soon? Absolutely not. I'm not. I'm sorry because I was still going to take him, even though I was upset. I still wanted him because it was like you still deserve to go, but you did not want to. To me, I feel like me and you beefing, and you took it as you didn't. I took it as you didn't want to go because I still. How many times me and him had an argument, and you still downstairs talking about I'm at the car, or you come upstairs, I'm looking at you like you stupid, and I still went with your ass. So
attitudes and all right in the beginning of the night, but no attitude at the end.
First of all, it's even more of a reason to go outside because y'all going outside by yourselves without the baby.
Yes.
Look at him. Every time we say that, he look at me like, yeah, that's why you ain't.
He like, I know y'all talking
He's
about.
Like, that's why your ass ain't
that's why your ass ain't. But, it's like really difficult. Like like now we are really in a space. Like to be transparent and honest, we really are in a space of just like finding a new way to kind of be creative because. It's getting kind of real. Like shit get real. Me and Wes
be getting crazy out here.
We be having high tensions. Like, like, and I tell people all the time when people be like, oh, you and Wes, I love y'all, blah, blah, blah. Yo, sometimes I be trying to tell his mama, choke his ass, like something, because he get on my nerve. But
that's, what? People think because you see a couple and you be like, oh, they always look so happy. Yeah. They still go through shit. You can best believe that they still go through shit, but they find a way to communicate their problems. Yeah. They're figuring it out. Everyone has to figure it out. No one has a perfect relationship where there's no anger, there's no fights. Because, like I said, if that's your relationship, one of y'all crazy.
Okay, right. You're right.
Because there's no way that there's not something that this person does that doesn't piss you off. Because everybody has their flaws. I will take you flaws and all, but your flaws at one point is still going to make me mad. And I'm going to tell you about it. And I'm still going to tell you about it.
Yep.
Yeah. So communication, it says you need to pay compliments.
Take
You're damn right.
compliments.
Tell me I'm pretty, beautiful, something. But sometimes I'll be like, wait a minute. What you want? What you done did? Sometimes that's how I feel. I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes I feel like if you just come out of nowhere with it, left field.
You might look extra glowy that day.
Good morning, beautiful. I was like, nice. What you done? What you done did last night? I'm watching you. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. No, you ain't. I'm joking, but I'm serious.
Right. You was looking extra glowy that night, so that's why you like kind of questioning, like, yeah, I appreciate it, thank you, but
because sometimes you just don't know, because you say, wait a minute, I ain't get a good morning, beautiful in like months. Now you want to just come out of nowhere talking about good morning? Who you trying to impress?
Lord. Or maybe y'all might have had an argument and he actually took the time to listen to what you were saying. A lot of times that happens. You lacking, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, this, that, and the third. So after y'all got off the phone or left,
not when I get my good morning beautifuls. That ain't what be happening. No.
Jesus,
it just be a regular old ass night, and in the morning I get a good morning beautiful. I was like,
Jesus.
I've been looking at this phone like,
what happened there?
This nigga acting real fishy today. No, let me stop.
They gotta do like everybody's supposed to do everything they did when they first got in a relationship, but sometimes things don't be that way. And sometimes you hit that patch where it's not gonna be that way, and you gotta either overcome it or go your separate ways. Listen, okay.
Lovable said good sex.
I mean, that's a
good
plus.
sex is good too.
That is something that you need in your relationship, because nobody wants to have bad sex. Like they be like, what would you rather have? Bad sex for the rest of your life or a rich man?
I don't know. Give me the rich man. I'm gonna teach you how to please me, baby.
I mean, what is it? No. Right. I mean, no, it's like two different things. Like it can't, one of them, I don't know. No, he's rich, but he has bad sex. Or he has the best
good
dick you ever had.
All the time.
He got the best dick you ever had, and
he
makes $20,000 a year.
Give me the rich man. I'll teach him how to please this putty. I'll teach him, baby.
Oh, Jesus.
Why would I need bad
but
sex?
Either way, what difference does it make?
Do not get me started, because you talk about some finances. I'll tell you no heartbeat. I'm not gonna nobody broke man.
Precious is independent
is the new thing. That's it.
I think I sent y'all something too, where it was saying that it was talking about, I gotta find it. I think I sent it those to y'all, but basically about like all this whole independent stuff that's out the window. I said, yo, I've been saying this for
forever, right?
Y'all gotta chill, bro. Like I don't know where everybody's so independent. I'm not hanging up a picture frame. That's how dependent I am. I'm not hanging up a picture frame. Can I hang it up? I'm pretty sure I can.
Right?
Will
Do
I
you
ever?
need to? No.
Absolutely not. I'm not ever going to hang up a picture frame so that you know that I can hang up a picture frame. Because next thing you know, I'm hanging shit up in my house and you're going to feel like you ain't got to do it. No, you got to do it. I can't do it.
So that's what I said. I said, when I move in to my new place, I'm not doing nothing that requires me to pick up a hammer.
Anything.
Anytime. Like if I'll cook. I'll clean, but if I got to put anything together with a hammer or some screws or a screwdriver, count me the fuck out. Yep. I know how to do it. I definitely do. I'm like a handyman in this bitch, but I'm not doing it when I get to my new place. You can forget that shit.
She is not a handyman. Don't listen to her. Because I don't know what she talking about. I just told her something. Don't tell nobody you can do no shit like this now. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't need no man.
No, that's what she's saying. She's not doing it. She's not doing none of that.
My man already knows that I can, but I already told his ass that I'm not going to when we move.
Right.
It's over.
Absolutely
It is over. I'm not picking up no heavy boxes. I'm not taking out no fucking garbage. I'm not doing any manly like things. If it requires me to pick shit up other than the hamper or dirty clothes, count me the fuck out.
That's it. That's all.
I don't even want to carry the groceries in the house.
But you know what's crazy? I know there's a lot of men that will not allow a woman to carry the groceries in the house.
No,
like even in the South, like even if the woman does food shopping and stuff, whether she's with the husband or with the boyfriend or not, and if there are men in the household, she goes in the house and the men come out to the car and get the groceries and put her like me. I don't bring my groceries in. I'll call Biscuit. Right. I'm in the lift. Come outside. And
when I go grocery shopping with my man, immediately after we get out the store, he's like, all right, get in the car. But when I get my ass home to myself, because we don't live together, when I go grocery shopping for myself, by myself, who the fuck brings some shits in? Me.
No, but that's I mean, you can't help that if you by yourself.
By yourself, right.
But that's what I'm saying. When I move, I won't be by myself. So it's a wrap. It's a dub. I'm not doing none of that shit.
The things
anything that requires me to carry,
the things you do.
If it requires me to carry anything more than what is it, a 10-pound bag of sugar, count me the fuck out.
See, that's too heavy for me. I'm not. I 5 pound me 5 pounds.
Okay, yeah, 5 pounds. That's what it is. It's 5 pounds.
It's crazy because I was in the gym and I lifted 15, right? And I was like, I don't want this.
That's the only time I'm lifting.
He was like, no, you can lift that shit.
The only fucking time that I lift anything is if I go to the gym. Because other than that, I'm not lifting no heavy ass.
I was telling him stop trying to be cute in the gym. I was like 15 pounds because he tried to give me 25. I was like, I'm not lifting that shit. I don't know what the hell you trying to give me. So then he gave me 15. And I was like, no, that's still a lot. Where's the 5 pounds? He said, I'm not giving you no 5 pounds.
When I used to go to the gym,
5 pounds.
My motherfucking trainer must have thought I was She-Ra. And he was out here giving me like 90 pounds. I was like, sir, that's more than half of what I weigh. Can we try something else here? Like,
what level said? She said, do you prefer a small, medium, or big penis? Because some women feel they need a certain size. However, can you have a big penis that can't swim?
That can't swim.
Meaning he don't know what he's doing with it.
I've seen that before. But I told y'all, I need I don't know what's small, medium, large. If it don't work for this coochie, it doesn't work.
It doesn't.
I would have to figure it out once it's inside. So once you get to the wall, if you got extra, don't give it to me because I don't want it.
Listen,
if you don't get to the wall, I don't want that either. But if you get directly to the wall, I like it.
If you cannot stroke it and make something happen, then I don't want it. I don't care if you're small, big, or not. You need to know what you're doing. It's really the emotion.
He's like, can we stop talking about penises?
Oh God!
You ain't got it.
People be like, I literally don't know. I can't say, I mean, not that I can't say, you know what a small penis is, but medium. I've had one time. I was like, I don't know where you think you go with that, but once I got it, I was like, that was a waste of time. Damn.
What you saying, Precious?
I'm saying that's the truth of the matter. If they don't know how to stroke, what's going on?
You like,
if they ain't got the motion,
it's the motion in the ocean.
It ain't gonna work.
It's the motion of the ocean. I don't know.
Wait.
What I got is perfect for me. I don't need to look any further. Point blank period.
That's it.
You need good communication and sex too, because if they doing it one way and you like it another way, they ain't gonna work. So you need good communication all around times.
Communication.
But I don't know about y'all when y'all was younger, but me, I wouldn't have said nothing. Today, at this day and age, bitch, no, that ain't it. Sorry, sir. But I don't have to say that. I don't have to say that because we've been together for so long, so he knows what to do. But if I had to, I feel like now I'm more like I'm a speak up for myself. But before I would have just took whatever.
Nah, I ain't taking whatever. I've had a situation. You might not even hear like after the first time. If the first time is a no bueno, there's not a second time. There's not another time.
We've been together since we was 20. I didn't know any better at 20.
Jesus Christ!
I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing at 20, but at 40, hey, baby,
Jesus,
it was more of a 25, 30. I was like, all right.
And you know what's crazy?
That is definitely like that. Yep.
It wasn't until my 30s that I really figured out like my niche or what I really, really like. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, it took me a minute.
Right.
I'm not just laying down just to be laying down, my man. Like, we got to get this together because I like
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, younger me would have been like, all right, well, I guess this is what it's supposed to be. But as you get older and you get more experience, and I'm not saying it wasn't with different people, y'all, but I'm just saying as you get more experience, you just figure, oh, well, this is what I like. I like this. This feels good. Your body is going to, okay, girl, that's it.
Your body's going to react. Correct. Your body's going to respond, definitely.
Yeah, that's what you like. Because before it would have just been like, okay, all right, I'll take it. Whatever.
Right.
Oh God. It's definitely levels of patience you gotta have in a relationship too. Cause baby, I think my patience is about done. I'm kind of over it at this point.
No, I feel like I still have too much patience.
You think so?
I think that I do. Cause sometimes I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna let it go. Cause if I don't let it go,
I'm gonna let the person go if they showing these red flags early on. I ain't got the patience. I don't want to see.
Well,
I don't want to make sure I'm not bugging. No, I'm not bugging. Sorry. Goodbye.
Early on, if somebody shows you red flags, get the fuck out. Right?
See?
Like,
right.
just go. Well, I've been in a relationship for 85 years, y'all. So
no, but seriously, when people show you red flags from the beginning, you gotta go.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I just knew red flags was the green light to go. I didn't realize what was red flags, bro.
Right. That's another thing.
You gotta remember, as we get older, we pay attention a little bit more.
Yeah. It's not, I'm not saying that there's red flags, but I have more patience than I did. I'm not gonna say than I did when I was younger, because they say as you get older, your patience wears thinner and thinner.
Yeah, my patience is not the way.
But I realize that sometimes I just know what battles to pick, which ones to choose, because there's certain things like I'm like, to me, this is mediocre. It doesn't really bother me. But if something bothers me in my spirit, I'm gonna speak about it. Right. So then that's when the comes out, because otherwise I'm just like,
no, I don't have the patience. My thing is we all at an age, if you're pursuing me and I'm entertaining you and we're communicating and we're trying to build or whatever, then you should already know what's what. You understand what I'm saying? Granted, in a relationship is give and take. Nobody's definitely not the same. You know, whether I may be too opinionated and he may not be used to that type of thing. I might be too honest and he might be used to bullshit. At the end of the day, you got to be able to bend a little. But my thing is, if you're just bullshitting from the beginning.
No. No, I'm talking about me. Like,
right.
Like I told you, I've been 85 years in. So I just, at times, I just be like, okay. Mm-hmm.
But we're older now. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's different. Because I'm telling you, red flags at 20s is not the same.
Correct.
At 20, with shit that you thought was red flags, you was like, yeah, he a bad boy. I like that.
Yeah, man.
You like, oh, hell no, nigga.
I don't need that. I'm done with that type
you
of life.
You like, I like me I do like me a little hood. I like my man to have a little hood in him. I don't need him to have a whole lot of hood in him. I still need him, but I don't want the niggas, outside selling drugs.
Said the moment you meet a dude and he asks you, can you come over for dinner, and he stay for breakfast, that's a red flag.
You allowed it.
Especially
why you staying for breakfast? Did y'all have a good night? I mean, if y'all had a good night.
I don't think that's a red flag. My thing, well, of course you're not gonna meet somebody. Well, I'm not gonna meet somebody and bring them right home right away. But if y'all dating and y'all courting each other, and he just so happened y'all doing whatever y'all doing when y'all have dinner, it has a nightcap, and it just so happened to end up in the morning. And that's grown folks time. And my thing is, the red flag is if he's claiming he's so single and he can't stay the night. What you running home for if you ain't got nobody home with you? If you single, if me and you trying to make this do, that's the red flag.
Red flags is you can only talk to a nigga certain times of the day.
Hello.
After a certain time, it's just like no communication at all. You be like,
correct. Well, I done called you 5 times and you ain't even answer. Or matter of fact, I done called you 3 times, but you hit me back via text. Then that's a red flag. I'm not doing that either. I'm too grown. I want to talk to you. How's your day? How's everything going? Shit like that. I ain't got time for a text relationship.
I'm a text. Don't call me. If you don't call me, I'm not calling you. I'm just gonna let you know that's the truth. Because I don't. Sometimes I don't even like to hear my own voice, so I don't want to hear yours either.
Yep.
That's a red flag. You won't have nothing to run home to. And they rushing home for what? You don't walk the door already.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we can occasionally talk on the phone. I'm not saying I never talk to you on the phone, but we could definitely have a text conversation. We don't have to talk on the phone.
Correct.
I don't have to talk to you.
Right.
If you're not my man, and if you're my man, you better call me sometime during the day.
Yeah.
Or I'm beat your ass. But if it's just somebody I'm talking to, I don't think it's nothing, and I don't think it's nothing serious. See, that's the whole thing is you need to know if they think it's serious and you don't, or if you think it's serious
and they don't. Correct. You definitely
I don't really think it's nothing serious because I tend not to think anything is serious. So if you didn't ask me to be your girlfriend, nigga, we not serious.
But they can ask you to be their girlfriend, but they can ask you one thing and then show you totally different. You just asked to be my whole dude. You just asked to put my whole body in your mouth, but you acting like
a nigga will do that. A nigga will do that, but that's the whole thing. Exactly. I don't go by men's actions of sexual actions because men just be out here being freaky. It's just shit that they like. They
don't be too eager to try to get me. That's like a major turn off for me.
From the top of your head to the bottom of your foot.
Girl.
I still don't like you, bitch.
Jesus Christ. The major turn off is we could be courting each other, conversating, hanging out. Just don't be trying to get me. It's just not happening. I'm not fucking until I get ready to. That's the major turn.
Because you know when you gonna fuck. Women know if they gonna fuck or not. So that's
Thank you.
No, you know if you wanna fuck him. Or not from the immediate meeting, you be like, yeah, I give him some pussy. But when that nigga open his mouth, he say some idiotic shit. You be like, never mind, I'm turned the fuck off.
Thank you.
What you did was just talk yourself out of the pussy.
That's what you did. And it been so many men who talk themselves out of
the
pussy.
And they have no idea what happened. Nigga, it was never that I was never attracted to you. It's just that you really talked yourself out of this pussy.
All right. Okay. All right.
And that be the thing. That be the biggest turn off. Like the only conversation you have is that what you want to do and how you attracted to me and this, that, and the third.
Sometimes it don't even be a man's conversation about sex. If he is dumb as shit,
that too.
Count me the fuck out. Yep. Count me out. Because if I can't have a decent conversation with you, I don't want it's not for me.
Don't get me wrong, everybody's education is not the same, but the main thing is just to have a stimulating conversation. Like, yo, if you can educate each other, because there's certain things I don't know, and there's certain things, I might could tell them, listen, go about this, go about that, and vice versa. But if you can't school me and I'm just the teacher here, that's a problem.
And I'm not talking about because people be like, oh, it's the way people talk. No, it's not. It's like we were talking about earlier. It's not always what you say. It's how you say shit. So if you done said something to me and you done turned me off, it's over. It's a wrap. It's a no for me, Your Honor. This is like Monopoly. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. It's a no for me. Go to jail.
Don't collect $200.
No, you are in coochie jail.
Lovable had said something earlier. She said that the upbringing of she always tried to find out about the upbringing too of the person, and I totally agree with that. I told y'all that before. I'm a person, so I do believe. Hey, all right, we're about to go. I do believe you should know.
She said, "Time up, y'all."
Yeah, I do believe you should know how a person was raised, even if it's not necessarily a direct reflection of them, because some people could be raised in hell but this life in heaven. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really a direct reflection, but it's some type of correlation. So
absolutely.
What's going on?
Just like what we were talking about earlier, Jeffrey Dahmer. Somebody should have known what the fuck he lived in, what he lived through, in order where he got.
Okay.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it don't even be the upbringing. It be like
you can definitely change your life around. People are absolutely can change their lives around and not live how they, were brought up.
Right.
But you need to know that, because God forbid, if you and this person do have children together, God forbid, then now these are your in-laws. They may still have dealings with their parents, and they trust their parents. But can you trust their parents?
Right.
So you need to know what type of life that they lived.
And that's very true. The baby getting antsy, y'all. I got to go.
Yes, we actually over our time. We're gonna wrap it up, of course. We appreciate everybody for tuning in, and it seems like the main reason to improve your relationship is mainly communication. You got to talk. You got to get to know the person. You got to know their backstory. You got to know what they've been through, and you got to be honest. That seems to be like the main thing.
That's the thing. Like, you could communicate with somebody, but if they ain't honestly telling you what you need to know, what are you gonna do?
Said, if you don't hold the door, walk on the outside of a street, red flag. I taught my kids that from young.
Right. Mm-hmm.
She said, if you work in construction, red flag. Construction be knocking the boots, though. You better stop.
Look, what they say, don't date construction workers, police officers, or correction officers, because correction and police officers, they always sleeping with each other.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Construction men be knocking the boots. They come home, they smoke them boots.
Lord, y'all have anything to say before we wrap it up?
Nope, I already told y'all communication.
Just smoke them boots.
Oh my God.
Communication and smoking the boots.
I just can't. I can't. Definitely communicate. Definitely be honest. And definitely, you got to let go of your past. Don't let it don't let it weigh you down. Right. If you're going to start a new beginning.
No, but it doesn't just have to be in your past relationships. If the two of you have a past together, you just need to leave it there sometimes. Sometimes you can't just keep drudging up the past. If you got over it, leave it there.
New beginnings are just that. New beginnings with new people. Right.
Close it. Don't bring it up again.
Yes, but if y'all don't already, follow us on Queens of NYC Podcast on Instagram and Facebook. Follow Rainbow at Rainbow Refreshers. Get them drinks going. The weather's changing, so y'all can still keep your life spiced up. Get them sangrias going. Get them beverages.
Yeah, it's about to be
triple coladas in there. All of that good stuff. Definitely holla at me, Envious Creations, from small events, personal cakes, to whatever you name it, I can do it. I actually ship various states, so that's actually, I'm up and coming and doing quite a few
doing things. A damn thing.
Look out for me. I'm working on being on Uber Eats and DoorDash, so I will definitely implement that information when I do
Uber Eats and DoorDash me some brownies.
Jesus Christ. Follow 360 photos. Precious is going to be putting up her business, getting that business going, getting that 360 machine up and moving. Also, if y'all don't already, please, we will be on Amazon Fire Stick. We will post a date. It is definitely this month. I'm almost certain by the end of this week or next week, the beginning of next week, we will definitely be on Amazon, so y'all can stream us live on Amazon. We have not come to play. If y'all looking to become, a podcast, there's a little bit of room, but not much. Yesterday's price is not today's price. So definitely be on that. Download the app. It is currently free. And we will see y'all next week, same time, same channel on the Evening Rush Network. Later, y'all.
Later.